Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to Deputy Crypto channel where I'll be telling you about my view of the market, which will probably be more negative than other YouTubers, because I'm more of a realistic one and I'm more of a pessimistic one, you can say that. So I won't be giving you any hopium, but on the other hand, I will be giving you some scary shit, alright? So let's get started with BTC USD. Oh, before I started, I want to tell you I'm not a financial advisor, and every comment or every action that I took in here is just my personal view, and I'm not an expert in analysis, so this is just my personal view based on my own understanding, alright? So take it with a grain of salt. Okay, as I told you before, even though I'm kind of pessimistic, but I will still give you some fact and realistic point of view. Alright, so if we look at the 4-hourly candle in the BTC USD pair, we can see the falling wedge has been broken and it has been confirmed to the upside, and you can see the price target is from the top to the bottom of the wedge, and the breakout we can see like the price target is around the top of this previous high. Alright, that's one of the way to look at it, but the other way to look at it, if we pull it not from this high but from the very high and we configure the line, we can see that it is actually the, I forgot its name, let me look at it. It is actually the descending broadening wedge. Even though it still have a higher percentage in breaking to the upside, but it also has a 20% percentage in breaking to the downside. So whether this will break to the upside from this point or whether it will retrace back further before finally breaking up, we still don't know because it hasn't been confirmed yet in here, because this candle hasn't closed yet. So it'll be very fascinating to see in which way or in which direction or in which momentum this candle will belong to, whether it will belong to the upside or whether it will belong to the next correction first before finally going to the upside. Okay, that's my view for BTC USD. So to sum it up, my view for BTC USD is, first, even though we already get this descending wedge breakout, but if we look at it from the previous high, not from the secondary high, and we configure the line to meet the contact with other high, you can see that more or less this one making the pattern of descending broadening wedge. Yes, it already break a little bit, but it's not enough for me to confirm that it will surge higher from this point up. So still there's a possibility that this candle will fail and it will retrace back much further down to the downside before finally breaking up again. So that's my view, and that's actually what I'm hoping for. So actually I'm hoping for this price level to test the 0.5 around 42.7k, which is the red line here. So yeah, I'm hoping for it to test this one before finally going up, because I found it much more healthy to test the 0.5, and I personally like the 0.5 Fibonacci level. Okay, let's head on with the ETH-USD. ETH-USD is kind of similar with the BTC-USD pair, where we have the descending broadening wedge with 80% to the upside, 20% to the downside. It has a higher probability into ascending to the upside, but still, if it fails to break this resistant wedge and fail to create another higher high, the chances are it will correct down much further and it will exceed this previous support, which is very strong and has been tested countless of time at this support. So if it's failed, I believe it will have a much stronger drawback, and my target is the green line, which is the 0.5 Fibonacci level from the previous low, which is this one, to the current high. So let me show you. Previous low to the current high, and you get this wonderful 0.5 level, which I've replaced with the green line. So it's around 2,900 USD. All right, let's get back to the 4-hour candle, and here, and that is my projection for both BTC and ETH. If it fail to break and create a standing, or at least make this descending retracement, upside retracement as a support, then I think it will fall much powerful. It will fall more to the downside, and which will exceed this previous support. And my target for ETH is 0.5 Fibonacci level, and for BTC, let me tell you again, my BTC target, if it creates another correction, and if this kind of fail, it will be the red line. So probably hard to reach the red line, so probably somewhere in the middle, and you can just use any Fibonacci level you want, but personally for me, I really like the 0.5, so that's why I'm using the 0.5 as my guidance. So I'm hoping for the price to fall to the 0.5 before finally accumulating again and break this descending broadening wedge. Right, so that's my view for BTC and ETH. So is this a bear market? No, it's not. Just a healthy correction. And what is my price target? All right, talking about price target. Well, I haven't made it in BTC, so I'll tell you the price target for ETH first. ETH USD. So what is my price target? Alright, so here is my price target. You can see all the way up to the 13,000, and maybe it will reach 20,000. Many believe that ETH is the second Bitcoin, and ETH is just lagging one cycle behind. So if the previous cycle Bitcoin reached 20,000 as its high, there's a chance with a suitable momentum and suitable price action and suitable media attention, I think ETH can also reach 20,000 when the cycles end. But that's just opium, and actually I'm just canceling out my word before. Actually, I don't want to give you any hopium, but still that is my view for ETH, and that's why I'm more bullish on ETH rather than Bitcoin, even though they both will keep increasing along the time, but the return I think will be much greater in ETH as it has a lower market cap than Bitcoin. Alright, so let's talk a bit about one of the hottest crypto coin right now, which is Solana USDT. Alright, here you can see that beautifully create another higher high. It has beaten this one, so this one is actually really good because in the daily, let's see in the 12-hour candle. In the 12-hour candle, after it breaks and it breaks again, it tested back around this level, which means it's really strong and it's going upward, and we can see the upward, and it's now testing this level again. So what is this orange level? This orange level is the Fibonacci level. From the previous low to the current high, you can get the 0.5, which is around 70 USDT. Yeah, so probably this level could hold, but if it not, it will break, and probably still, if it's a beautiful uptrend, probably the powerful support level probably around the 0.618 and 0.786 around here. So around 60-ish, 65-ish will be a powerful support for Solana to carry on to the upside. Okay, so I've talked about BTC, ETH, and Solana. So I think that's all for today. Oh, before that, let me tell you about the coin market cap. So today, the coin market cap update is around 2 trillion, which is very good. And you can see all of the cryptos plus or minus are on green. And why do I like to look at the BTC value? Because in BTC value, then you can determine whether it's better to put your money in that crypto or it's better to put it on BTC. So that's why I like to compare my price with BTC. The same as Solana. Why I like Solana, because if you look at the Solana BTC pair, you can see that it's already beaten its previous high. It's already find support here, and surging to the upside, and I think it's testing one of its support levels. See, it's testing the 0.5, whether this will be a suitable support or not. If it breaks, then 0.618 and 0.786 will be the next support for its Solana BTC pair, not for its USDT. Yes, both of them will keep increasing in value in USDT, but the return you get if it also increases in value in BTC, it means that your money is better off in cryptos that can outperform or can reach or can print out a higher high and lower high in their BTC pair. Alright, so that's all for today. I hope you guys like it, and please click like, subscribe, and comment any content that you want me to make more, and please give any suggestion for me, or if you can also comment the way I talk, whether it's too fast, too slow, or is it a bit unclear. So that's all for today. I hope to see you again next time. I'm your deputy, signing out. Sayonara.